Hey friend, let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to achieve extraordinary success while others struggle no matter how hard they work? It's not about luck or talent. It's about having the right mindset. The 1% mindset. I know it sounds like a cliche, but hear me out. The 1% mindset is all about thinking differently, approaching life from a place of power, and refusing to settle for mediocrity. So, if you're ready to elevate your life, I want to share some tips with you on how to adopt the 1% mindset. Trust me, it's a game changer. First things first, people with the 1% mindset are willing to do what others won't. You might think it's easy to succeed, but here's the truth. Success requires a lot of sacrifice. Late nights, early mornings, and sometimes even missing out on things you'd love to do. But here's the kicker. It's not about working harder than everyone else. It's about working smarter. The 1% mindset doesn't just focus on quantity, it focuses on quality. You need to be willing to ask yourself, what am I willing to sacrifice today for the life I want tomorrow? Are you willing to do that? The choice is yours. Here's a huge tip. The 1% are comfortable with being uncomfortable. Why? Because they know that growth only happens when you step out of your comfort zone. I'm sure you've felt that hesitation before, right? That moment where you question if you should push harder or just take it easy. But let me tell you, friend, comfort is the enemy of progress. So if you're feeling uncomfortable, you're doing something right. Ask yourself, what's one thing today that makes me uncomfortable? Go after it. Take action in the face of fear. The 1% mindset is all about embracing discomfort and using it as fuel for growth. Now, here's a big one. The 1% are absolute masters of time. Time is the one resource that, once it's gone, you can never get back. And the people who excel at life know how to manage their time better than anyone else. Start by being intentional with every minute. Do you know how much time you're wasting on things that don't add value? Think about the hours spent scrolling through social media or binge-watching shows. How much of that time could be spent building your future? I'm not saying don't enjoy life. I'm saying be intentional about where you focus your time. Use your time like it's precious, because it is. Do you value your time enough to spend it wisely? You know what else the 1% mindset includes? Resilience. Let's be real. Life is tough. There are going to be challenges, setbacks, and times when you feel like giving up. But guess what? The 1% don't give up when things get hard. They get smarter, stronger, and more determined. When challenges arise, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Instead of complaining or quitting, seek solutions. Focus on the opportunity that lies in every problem, because every challenge is just a stepping stone to your greatness. Another key trait of the 1% is consistency. This is where a lot of people fall short. They start something, get excited, and then lose motivation. The 1% mindset is about showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. It's about doing the work even when no one is watching. The most successful people aren't the ones who work hard only when they feel like it. They're the ones who push themselves day in and day out. So ask yourself, am I consistent in my efforts? If not, how can you turn that around today? Here's something I've learned. Failure isn't the end. In fact, it's often the beginning of something greater. The 1% mindset sees failure as a necessary part of success. It's not about avoiding failure. It's about learning from it. Think about it. How many times have you failed in life? Yet how many lessons did you learn from those failures that pushed you forward? Every failure is a lesson, and the people who succeed are the ones who don't let failure stop them. They use it to get better. So, the next time you fail, don't get discouraged. Get better. Every failure is just a step closer to success. How will you turn your failures into stepping stones today? People with a 1% mindset have laser-sharp focus. They know exactly what they want and they never lose sight of it. They don't get distracted by the noise or other people's opinions. Ask yourself, do I know what I want in life? What's your vision for your future? If you don't have a clear vision, how can you expect to get there? Having a clear vision will give you the focus to stay on track and work relentlessly toward your goals. Now, I want you to think about this. Are you ready to adopt the 1% mindset? Are you ready to commit to being extraordinary? Because being in the 1% isn't about being born with a gift. It's about making the decision to think, act, and work like the 1%. You've got everything you need to succeed right inside of you. It's just about making that choice, showing up every day, and refusing to settle for less. So, let me ask you again, are you ready to live with the 1% mindset? It's your time.